Ron Walker was born on April 9, 1938, to Mary and Edward Walker. Ron grew up in the Clifton area and went to Hughes High School, where he was active in sports. Ron attended college at the University of Cincinnati. He practiced basketball regularly at the Friars Club, hoping to make the UC varsity team. But after a game of one-on-one with another student, Ron decided not to try out. Little did he realize that the other student was Oscar Robertson. Ron did excel at UC in his studies, working as a co-op student at the Ohio River Company and participating in numerous campus activities. His first job after graduating in '61 was as an accountant at Hobart in Troy, Ohio. Upon fulfilling his military obligation in the Army, Ron worked for Kroger in the accounting department. In November 1963, Ron married Brenda Burley, whom he had met and dated at UC. They had 3 children that Ron cherished and believed to be his greatest accomplishments. Kroger transferred him to California in '65 to work at a company they acquired, Market Basket. Within a year, Walker was promoted to secretary, treasurer, and controller. Ron returned to Cincinnati in '68 to assume the duties of Director of Management Information. By 1972, Ron became controller and vice president of finance. Carl Lindner contacted Walker on the advice of a former Kroger employee who worked at American Financial. The two gentlemen met, and after the famous Valentine's Day interview in '72, Walker accepted the position of vice president. He helped plan and coordinate the operations of all of American Financial Corporation's subsidiaries. In '73, Ron became a member of the board of directors at American Financial Corporation. Soon, he was named executive vice president and a director of Great American Insurance Company. In 1980, he became president, a position once held by Carl Lindner. Walker was elected vice chairman in 1987. A period of tremendous growth took place in the '80s for AFC, and Walker played a pivotal role. Ron was elected as director of Penn Central Corporation in 1982. 5 years later, he was elevated to president and chief operating officer. In 1985, Ron was also elected president of the newly acquired United Brands, a company that would later be named Chiquita. The contributions Ron made to the community were equally impressive. He served on the boards of numerous organizations. Ron served the Boy Scouts on the board of the Dan Beard Council for 25 years, and in 1991 received the Good Scout Award to recognize his years of exemplary service. Ron also contributed his talents to 2 other organizations that meant a lot to him personally: the Armstrong Chapel, where he was a member, and the Friars Club. A year after his death, the Friars Club awarded him the Francis Award, an honor bestowed on those who exemplify in their lives the tradition of service to others. His success in business earned him honors too. In 1987, he was presented with the Golden Plate Award from the American Academy of Achievement as one of the representatives of the many who excel in the great walks of life. In 1988, Ron was the 3rd recipient of the Carl H. Lindner Medal for Outstanding Business Achievement. Everyone here tonight probably remembers reading the newspaper headlines in May 1997. Ron's sudden death from a cerebral hemorrhage shocked many. A lasting tribute was made in Ron's honor in October 1998. As an outward sign of all of Ron's generous contributions, his fraternity brothers dedicated the tower erected within the Sigma Sigma Commons as the Ronald F. Walker Tower of Light. Ronald F. Walker enjoyed a tremendously successful career and was regarded in the financial community for his integrity and business savvy. The generosity of his time and financial support has made a difference in the lives of many.